Good morning. Today we got a bunch of things on our list to take care of on the school bus, and we're just going to see how much we can get done in one day. First thing is, it's going to rain, so we are taking care of what they call the flasher deletes. It's illegal to drive around in a used to be bus with the flashers still installed because someone could mistaken you for a real school bus, and that's not real good. So we have what we call a flasher delete kit. Todd has taken the old lights off. We're going to scrape the goo-goo off the back of the bus, and then we're going to install the flasher deletes, and they will be gone. This is the flasher delete. We get it from our friends at Skoolie.com, and this will go right in the same place that the flasher was. All the holes and everything line up. We just put a little butyl rubber, and it is good to go. Because there is some electrical line that runs with the heater line that goes to the heater boxes, we're using special wire loom for that. It is strain relief, heat resistant, and chafe resistant. And we're just wrapping the wires with this. We got one side done, and we're going to move on to the next. Okay, so this is the section under the floor. These are the heater lines for the heater bus. This is the electrical line for the heater boxes. This is obviously the water, hot and cold for the sinks and faucets and stuff like that. And I know that there are going to be some people complaining that it's running on the floor, it's going to freeze, and it probably would. However, we're going to work in an air purge system so that we can purge the water lines when it's really cold out. Right here where the electrical wire runs by all the hose fittings, I put an extra chafe protection on. I just got a piece of reinforced vinyl hose, and I put that over the other tape protection wire loom and zip tied it in. So that should protect the electrical wire from any vibration set up in this plumbing fitting. Who knows? We are back from lunch, and Todd has got the floor down with the pipes and the wires underneath, and this is all buttoned up and ready to go. It's the next day, and I wanted to recap what we got done yesterday. We roughed in this cold water line here, and what that's going to do is there'll be a cabinet right here, and I'm going to mount this ice maker outlet box on the side of the cabinet, and then when the dogs need water, we'll just turn this valve on here, and it'll fill up the dog bowl there. So that's ready to go. This was a major hassle, but the instant hot water tank, in the instructions, it talks about putting off a pressure relief, temperature relief valve, although they don't tell you where to get it or anything like that. So I had to hunt because all of this is 1/2 inch, and your typical pressure relief, temperature relief valve on a household hot water tank is 3/4 of an inch. This is all 1/2 inch. So I had to hunt, I found it, and then we had to rough in this special plumbing fixture. So the hot water side comes off the hot water heater here. It tees. This is the pressure relief and temperature relief valve, and there's a little probe that goes down here. So if the water temperature or the pressure ever gets too hot here, this will pop off automatically, and it'll send the water down, actually out into the outside of the bus underneath where the wheels are. So we got that taken care of, and then from there it goes into the hot water supply line. So that was a major accomplishment. This is where the pressure relief, temperature relief pipe runs through the wheel well. I'll go outside. It's maybe a little bit hard to see, but this is where the pressure relief and temperature relief pop off. Drain line comes out. So if something were to happen, if the hot water tank were to overheat or the pressure got too high, the valve pops open and the pressure is relieved here outside the living space, not inside. This is the AC distribution box, and we had to use the template and cut a hole into the plywood. Now this will be finished. This is not going to be raw plywood in the end, but we've got it screwed into place and everything like that. So we're not going to hook the wires up to it yet, but we're going to run the wires to it. And then when we get the finish on this, then we can just reinstall that and everything will be great. This is the back side of the AC distribution panel box. So AC is alternating current. That's what you normally have in your house. So we'll also have that in the bus. That's the back side of the panel. We got the hoses and the wiring for the heater box is all neatly wrapped up in tape protection. So that is 100% ready to go. Outside, the flasher deletes are done. There are no more flashers on the bus.